Let's talk about it. So, I may well be in jail this time next week. I don't know. But I am facing jury duty. And with me, that's always an interesting experience. Because I don't conform to social norms. It's fairly evident that I am not what one might consider to be normal. I love freedom, and one of the things that my local government does is that requires jurors to meet a dress code, to dress a certain way. None of my clothes meet the criteria set forth. I simply don't wear I wear shorts or sweatpants. I don't wear normal pants. What most people would consider that normal anyway. I don't even have them. So when I go to jury duty, I dress the way I dress, which is either shorts, if it's nice out, or even if it's cold out. I generally like to wear shorts and a t-shirt. And that's how I'm going to dress next Friday. Depends on the judge. Now, last time, I got a very nice judge, a knowledgeable judge, and the first time I went for jury duty, they kicked me out and gave me another date. So I had to go back to jury duty, and it was funny because my return date was in February. It was one of the coldest days of the year. It was minus 20 degrees wind chill factor. And I wore shorts. But I had bought, just for jury duty, a pair of clown pants. Long pants that I could slip over my shorts. I was not going to wear them. I just had them in my pocket. It was my way of saying, if you want long pants, I'll wear long pants. But I was going to make a judge force me to put them on. Specifically because I wasn't going to so obviously disrespect the judge. Making or wearing something that was so obviously making the system out to be a clown show, which is, we live in a clown world meme now, but yes, that's what I did. I went to jury duty with clown pants. That's what I'm going to do next Friday, with clown pants in my pocket. And yeah, it's good. Now, there was a case, Cohen versus the state of California, which I really can't say what young Mr. Cohen had on his, excuse me, had on his jacket. But if you look up Cohen v. California, it will tell you it was, F the draft. And he was not charged by the judge. He actually had just gone into the courthouse. He was indicted for having that jacket folded over his arm and found guilty and appealed all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States, where he prevailed. And it was ruled that dress, the manner of one's dress, is not an act or behavior, but an expression. And therefore, protected. It was a landmark ruling that has been cited in, I don't want to say many, but numerous Supreme Court cases since then. It's well established that the manner of one's dress is an expression. And these dress codes are, in my opinion, ridiculous. They are absolutely controlling of the population and are wrong on many levels. And the most significant level is voir dire. And the purpose of voir dire is for the court to learn about each juror individually. If that's the purpose of voir dire, then forcing jurors to dress in a certain way obfuscates the juror from the lawyers. Therefore, that process of forcing jurors to dress a certain way runs counter to voir dire. It's very clear. I would think that a clever attorney might utilize that as an interesting way to, I don't know, have a client's guilty verdict overturned, and in effect overturn all of the guilty verdicts in any jurisdiction that forces its jurors to dress a certain way. I certainly don't like this. My family, the people who love me, don't like that I expose my freedom to this incarceration. But I've never been one to go along to get along. If I think something is worth fighting for, well, I'll fight for it. And next Friday, I'll have a chance, once again, to make a statement that the government cannot tell me that I must dress a certain way. You know, they used to provide pauper's robes so that the jurors all looked the same, because the jury was considered a body that acted in concert as one. But they did away with that a long time ago. And they instituted, I guess, dress codes. I'm not one for dress codes. Give me a pauper's robe. I'll be delighted to wear one. So, anyway, I will see you all soon, and hopefully I will find another judge who was familiar with freedom.